Okay, guys, let's start the session now. Guys, can you hear me? Please let me know in the chat box. Am I audible? Please let me know, guys. Guys, am I audible? Please let me know in the chat box. Fine, fine. Okay. Yesterday, I was discussed about recursion. The recursion. And I have implemented the binary search in. Yes, I have implemented binary search in recursive way. Okay. Today, let's solve the questions. Okay. Today, let's implement the merge sort by using recursion. Okay, guys. Here I am going to be using one method called divide and conquer. Guys, this is the process we are using the number of questions. So this methodology is very important. This methodology we are going to be using number of questions, guys. This is very medium level questions. In that place, we are using this type divide and conquer. Okay, I have given one unsorted array. I have given one unsorted array. Let's suppose 4, 7, 3, 1. Yeah. Guys, actually, this match chart is do by O n log of n times. This is the best one only. And most of the time we are using the problems, the 95% of the problems we are going to be used this one only, match chart only. This is very important. Others also important. Those are we are going to be using very less questions. So I'm not focusing on the things as of now. Okay. I have given here 4, 7, 3, 1, 10 and 8, 2. Guys, what will be the after sorted this array? What it's supposed to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. This is the sorted array. Now we are going to be sort this one. The before yesterday, up to yesterday, what we have solved? We have solved, they have given one sorted arrays, already sorted arrays. We are solve the questions by using the binary search. Binary search. So already sorted arrays they have given already. Now they have given unsorted arrays. Now what means unsorted arrays? Unsorted arrays. Now we are going to be use sorting techniques here. Sorting techniques. Okay, guys. So I just want to, what I will do? First, I will divide the array. Divide the array. 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts until when subarray has only one element. Yes, only one element. I will show you how to do that. Let's suppose here we have taken one array 4, 7. Let's suppose here also we'll take as 9. 4, 7, 3, 1, 3, 1, 10, 8, 29. This is the array, unsorted array. So what I will do, guys, you check. I am going to divide this array to two equal parts. Let's suppose here this is the start value, this is the end value, right? What will be the mid value? Mid value will be this one. So I am going to be divide this array to equal parts, means start to mid and mid plus 1 to end. How will you do? Here I am going to be do 4, 7, 3, 1. And what about the other one? 10, 8, 2, 9. Guys, here indexes, this is the 0 index, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, guys? What will be the indexes here? 0, 1, 2, 3. These also 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, I'm not changing to, I'm not here. You have to understand one thing. I am not here doing the divide the array. I'm dividing based on the given start and based on this one, I'm going to be divide. I'm taking the only indexes. Here I have taken the start and end value here 0 to 7. But in this case, I'm going to be do off. So that's why I'm taking as the start value here, end value here. What will happen in this one? Start value will be 0, end value will be 3. Okay, guys. Here start value will be 4 and the end value will be 9. Actually, I'm not doing here, not dividing the array into two parts. I'm just taking the indexes. Based on the indexes only, I am dividing the things. When until start equal to end. So when we get this one, that subarray has only one element. In that case, only start equal to end, right? Start will equal to end. So that's why I'm doing in this way. Now what I am do? I'm going to be divide this one in the two parts. Let's see here. Here 4 and 7. This one start, this one end. This is the 0, 1. Here check 3, 1. This is the 2, this is the 3. Start and end here. What will happen to this subarray? This subarray also it's going to be divided in same way. Right, guys? This is the 10. This is the 8. Guys, understand this one? This is the start value. This is the end value here. This is the 4 and 5. Here also check. 2 and 9. This is the start value. This is the end value. 6 and 7. These are indexes. Guys, see what will happen here? Next, I am going to be divide this array by two parts. In this case, what will happen? Only one value comes because this is the start, same only end. This is also start and this is also end. Here 7. Here how many ways? Again, two parts. 3. This one is 1. And what will happen to this one, guys? This is also we can do in same way. This is 10. This is 8. And what will happen this? This will 2 and this will 9. Guys, understand how I have done here? I am just taking the start value and end value. Based on the mid value, I am going to be divide. In this case, mid value here. So that's why 0 to 3. In this case, mid value will be here. Mid value will be this one. 0, 3 means 1, right? So start to end and again another one start to end, that is mid plus 1 to remaining thing will be another subarray. In this way I am dividing until it has only one element. Guys, what these are indexes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, understand how I have divided into the very small parts. I have taken the one bigger array. I am going to divide by Off until subarray when it comes to single one. Subarray value as only one. Subarray size is 1 here. Guys, understand this one? How I have divided. So, guys, how I will write a code for this one? Let's suppose this is the divide method. Divide method. What we need here? Here we need one array, int array, and here int start and int end. This is the our function. Function parameters will be like this, right, guys? What the first step we have to do? We have to find the mid value. Mid equal to start plus end by 2. Right, guys? After what we have to do? What is the base case? This is the way we are calling using a recursion. So we need base case here. What is the base case here? If start equal to end, we no need to divide again. So we just simply returning. Right, guys? What we have to do next? So every time what we are doing, one array we have taken based on the mid value, we are going to be divide from start to mid and mid plus to end, like that. Right, guys? So what will happen in this case? Again, divide method we have to call with the same array and same start value, but mid value, what will be the end value here in this case? Mid. Okay, why mid? Because we are going to be divide this array from the start to mid. So that's why the new will comes from the new will be formed as a start to end. Guys, you can see start to end and start to end. So that's why we have taken a divide method. How we have taken array, start and mid. Now we have to divide remaining part. So how we have taken that one? Array. Here start value, what will happen? Mid plus 1 and end. Guys, understand? Guys, please try to understand. Let's suppose this is the we have taken one array. This is the start and end value. We got the mid value. We got the mid value by using the start plus end by 2. We got the mid value. So we want to divide. This is one array. This is one array. So that's why I have taken first array as from start to mid. Start to mid. Right, guys? This mid value here end actually. Here what will happen? Here mid plus 1 and actually this mid plus 1 is the start value of this subarray. Guys, understand this one? Please let me know. Please let me know in the chat box. Have you understand this concept? How I have done? Guys, please let me know in the chat box. Guys, have you understand this one? Yes. I have to continue until start equal to end. That means it has only one value. So that's why what will happen? What is the mid for this one? This is the start and mid. So that's why again we are taking one value here, start and one, and same here one value. Right, guys? In same way also we are going to be divide. So that's why we have taken divide in 2 ways. We are calling the divide recursion way in from 2 times we are calling. What does it mean? We are calling from the same array and start and mid. From start is the starting point, the mid is the end point. In this case, second one, mid plus 1 is the start one, end is the end. Guys, understand? So every time if we call like this, it's going to be divide. Let's suppose there is a 100 arrays. What will happen? Second time it will come as a this 50 is array, this 50. Next time it will come as this is 25, this is 25. Next one it will come as a like 12 and 12. Next time it will come as a 6, 6. Next come as a 3, 3. Next come as like 2, 1 and 1, 1 like that. So every time it is going to be divided. This is the larger array. It will ends until it will comes to this part. Only one subarray supposed to be as only one value. What is the time complexity of this one, guys? We have already done this one. What is the time complexity of this one? O of log n. Guys, I already told you yesterday why log n, why O of log n, because every time this array is going to divide by half. Initially n to power 0, then n to power 1, and so on until n by 2 power k. This value equal to 1, right? So n equal to 2 power k will be log n. Yesterday I have already explained about this one. So that's why until now here we have divided until it comes as a subarray as value only one value, right guys? So time complexity for until now O of log n. We have just divided, but we didn't get the sorted array. That is our requirement. Now what we have to do? Now what we have to do? Here we have to compare this one. We have to compare start value with the end value. Guys, if you compare the start value with the end value, the same value will come. So it is the sorted value here 4. In this case, sorted value will be 7. So it will return back here. It will come to return back here. So it will be. So what will happen once it return back? Again, it will stored in the same array as 4 and 7. So now the array is 4 and 7, right? We have to swap. We have to check the whether these elements are sorted or not. If not, we have to swap these elements. Now how we are going to be swap this one? This is already sorted, so no need to do this one anything. The 4 7 is already sorted. Now come to this part. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. If you take single one is always sorted. The number, like suppose there 3 itself is sorted. 1 itself is sorted. Only one number, so it is sorted. But when we comes back to here, when we comes back to here, this values we are going to be check whether it is sorted or not. How we are going to be sort? We just swap the values. The 1 value comes here and 3 value comes here. Guys, understand? Guys, understand? Here what will comes after this one? 1 3. This subarray is sorted and this subarray sorted. And after while we come back, what will happen? We are going to be check these values and we are going to be sort the values here. First we are going to be check here the 4 value to 1. 4 to 1. Here in this case 1 is smaller one. So this 1 value is going to be stored here. 1 value is going to be stored here. Right guys? Here 1 value is going to be stored here. Next, compared to 4 to 3, what will happen? 3 is smaller. So that's why what happened? The 3 is going to be stored here. 3 is going to be stored here. Now what will happen? This is completed. Then this array already sorted. So that's why those values will be come here and it will be stored here. This value 4, this value 7. This is already completed. So I'm removing this one. Okay guys. Removing this one. So 1 3 4 7 is already sorted. Now come to this part. It has a single array, it has a single array, single array, single array. That means it has sorted. Right guys? Now what we have to do? We have to come to this part, right? Next one, next level, a previous level. So it is going to be checked. 10 and 2 it is going to be checked. 8 is smaller, so it is going to be stored here. After that 10 will be here. So in this way this subarray is sorted. Right guys? This subarray is sorted. Now come to these two. Now come to these two. What will happen? 2 and 9 is already sorted. So no need to again sort. So what will happen? It will be removed. So from the back step, one which comes to back, what will happen? Here it is going to be checked. 8 is going to be checked with this. Wait guys. This 8 is going to be checked here. Which one is smaller? 8 is smaller, 2 is smaller, 2 is smaller. So that's why here the value will be 2 here. It will going to be stored 2 value here. Right guys? Here 2 value. Then after 8 into 9, 8, if you compare 8 and 9, what will be smaller? 8 value. So 8 is going to be stored here. Oh, 8 will be stored here. 8 will be stored here. Now 8 is completed. Now comes to 10 part, right? So when check with the 10, what will happen? Now we have taken, this is completed, 10 we are going to be check. This is already done. And when comes to 10 and 9, which is the smaller? 9 is smaller. Right guys? So 9 will be stored here. 9 will be stored here. So now the final value 10, the 10 is going to be stored here. Guys, understand this one, how I am taking? The back step, we are going to be swap the elements based on the which is the lesser and smaller, based on the we are going to be store the values. So here what happened? These all are sorted. These all are sorted. Now only we have a 2 subarrays. What will happen? Please check here. Now one is comes and it comes one from checking with this one. It is going to be check 1 and 2. What is the smaller in this 2? 1. So first value will be 1. Here it will be 1. It will be 1. Okay, 1 is stored. And again it will come to here and going to be check and 3 and 2. What is the smaller? 2 is smaller. So this 2 value going to be stored here. 2 is going to be stored here. Right guys? Now it comes to 3 here. 3 and 8. Which is smaller guys? 3 and 8. 3 is smaller. So it's going to be stored here. It's going to be stored here. 3 value is going to be stored here. 3 and 8. So it comes to here. And it's going to be checked 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Which is smaller? 4 smaller. So 4 is going to be stored here. 4 is going to be stored here. And it is incremental comes to here. And now it's going to be checked 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Which is smaller? 7 is smaller. So here value will be 7. Here value will be 7. Right guys? So after that this entire array is completed. Now these already sorted. So remaining things will going to be placed. Place here. It will be 9. It will be 10. So finally we came as a sorted array. Guys please understand. Guys please tell me. Have you understand this one how we have done? So initially what we have done? We have divided a array into the small parts until it will comes to very smaller one. That means when start equal to end. In this case what happened? That means only one subarray. Only one subarray. That subarray length is 1 year. Until when we get this subarray as 1, we are going to be divide and divide and divide. So finally we come sum equal to, start will be end. So what is the time complexity here? O of log n. Next what we have done? We are going to be compare the values with that subarray values. So every array is going to be checked with the n times. Right guys? In this way what will happen? Total time how much taken? For up to dividing it's take O of n time. But checking all the elements n times is going to be checked. So total will be time complexity of this one O into n log n. Guys understand? So we have done until now. What is the other thing we have to do? We have to compare now. Right guys? We have divided, run, right? Divided we have done. We have to compare operation we have to do here. Right guys? How we are going to be do? Check this. Okay, we are going to be merge. We called as a merge here. What we will take? I will take array and I will take from the start and mid to end. Start to guys check here array, here start, here mid, here end. I am taking this one. Okay guys. Now what I am doing here? I am calling the one merge method. Merge method. So merge has 3 things. What it has? 4 things, sorry. Array, end, start, and end, sorry, mid, and end. Right guys? Guys, initially how to, this will be simple guys. First we have started from the array, start to mid, that means half, and mid plus 1 to end. So half to start, like this is the start, this is the mid, this is the end. So we have how we are divided start to mid, and second part we have divided mid plus 1 to last one end part. Now what we are doing? We are going to be merge all. Merge all. How we are going to taking? We are taking the array start, mid, and we are going to taking everything, and we are going to be merge those. I'm going to be explain here. Okay, guys. So we need one additional array here to store the. I mean, every time you can see while going back, we have to reverse those arrays, right? So for that one, reverse, and we have to store in some place. So that's why we need one array. I called as a here one reverse array. One reverse array. I will take the size of this array 2 into array dot length. This size array I have taken, and I am taking the three things here. Int I will be, guys, please try to understand this one. I will be start value. I am taking as I will be start, and I am taking another variable j. That is I am going to be take as a mid. I will take as a mid plus 1. Guys, please try to understand, then I will explain you, no need to worry. And int I am taking the another variable as a k start value. Guys, okay, guys. Now what I am doing, I have to take one while loop. I am going to be check first thing. How I am going to be check whether the elements, the start element, are supposed to be less than of until mid, and the second j value, sorry, this is the I value less than or equal to mid, and j value less than or equal to end. We are taking the condition. If it's true na, then we are going inside. Let's suppose here I less than or equal to mid, I mid, and j less than end. Why? Because we have given it two arrays, right? One array is going to be start from start to end mid, and another one going to be start from mid plus 1, right? Mid plus 1 to end. I need to merge these all, right, guys? So that's why the first thing I am started with the start I value. I am going to be start from here to check from the mid value up to mid, and j value I am going to be start with the mid plus 1 to end. Mid plus 1 to end. Yes, this is also end. And here we have taken as a k value as a start. Why we are taking the k value as start? Means we are going to be store these values in a reverse array. We have taken one array. Let's suppose this is a result array. In that result array, we are going to be take the index from the k equal to start. Here start value 0. Let's check how I am doing. If array of I less than or equal to array of j, means let's suppose, guys, we have taken one array here or one subarray. Let's suppose one subarray here 1 2. Let's suppose one subarray like a 3 4, and another subarray here 1 2. Let's suppose we can take it 3 and 5, 2 and 5. This is the one subarray taken. First I am going to be check array of I. This is the I and this is the j, right, guys? Two subarrays we have taken, right? First subarray is start to mid, another subarray is mid plus 1 to end, right? We have taken initially, right, guys? So I'm going to be check this value I value, array of I value is going to be checked with this array of j. I'm going to be check how I'm going to be check array of I less than or equal to array of j. If suppose this array of I is lesser, what will do? I'm going to be increment the result array of k plus plus equal to array of plus plus I. Thus in this case, what will happen? 3 is greater than the j value. Here you can see clearly array of I less than or equal to array of j. In this case, I is going to be increment. But what will happen in this case? What will happen in this case, guys? Here you can clearly see array of j is smaller than the array of I, right, guys? Then we have to take the values from the second array mid plus 1 to I end value. This array I have to take this one. So what will happen in this case? Result of k plus plus equal to array of this is j plus plus I plus plus, guys. This is j plus plus. What will happen, guys? First First it is going to be check. 3 is going to be check with the 2. 2 is smaller. So in the result array, first value is going to be store value as a 2. Right guys? Now what will happen? J value is going to be increment. J values comes here. I value is here only. Now what will happen again? The I value, array of I is going to be checked with the J value. Which one is smaller? I value is smaller. So the K value initially 0. Now K comes here. The K value is going to be stored here. What value? This I value, array of I value is going to be stored here. Right? Understand? Now I is going to be increment here. I comes here. And I again this is going to be compared with this one. I is going to be compared with J. 4 is less than 5. Right guys? Then what will happen is 4 is going to be stored here. Guys understand? But after what will happen? This I is comes to the end. It is false. In this case, what will happen? I less than mid and J less than end. So in this case, what happened? I less than mid. Here mid value is a 2 value, but here also I value is 2 value. Guys, right guys? Here 0, 1. After also 4 completed, I is going to be increment, right? So I value will be 2 here. So that's why what happened? This is going to be end. Sorry, this it comes out from the while loop. While loop. So, but what happened here? You can see the fifth value we are not stored at. Fifth value is still there. So what we take? We are taking another while loop to check whether I elements, I mean first subarray elements are completed or not. We are going to be check. How we are going to be check? If I still less than mid, what we have to take? We have to do result of K plus plus equal to array of I plus plus. Guys, let's suppose I have taken one array here. Like I have taken here 2 and 5. Here I have taken 1 and 3. Let's suppose I have taken 1 and 3. What will happen, guys? 2 is going to be checked with 1. So first what will happen? 1 will be stored here. Next it will come to here. 5 is going to be checked with here. Sorry. The 2 is going to be checked with here. So here 2 is smaller, so 2 will be stored here. But will comes here and 5 is going to be 3. Check with the 3 now. Now 3 will be stored here. But what will happen in this case? J value will be comes more than end. Right here, J value first here, second here, next it will comes to more than end. So this while loop is going to be fail. So what will happen? It will comes to another while loop. It is going to be checked whether I value, here I value check that I value 0 and 1 is 1. It is less than mid only, right? Mid value here 2 less than mid. So what will happen? So again the which here the first subarray is not completed. So that's why we are taking this while loop and we are storing the values here. Okay guys. Now what we have to do? We have to check whether the second subarray may be completed or not. We are going to be check like this. Initially we have taken this array, right? Initial one where this is we have taken in this time. What will happen? This 5 is going to be left alone. It is not stored here. Right guys, not stored here. You can see it is not stored here. So that's why for that one we are going to be check this one. How we are going to be check? Result of K plus plus equal to array of J plus plus. Guys, you have to understand one thing. Here I have taken J. So that's why here J plus 1. J plus plus. Here I have taken I. So that's why here I plus plus. Guys, understand this one. This is the first one. Array of I first. The first subarray values is lesser. So that's why we are going to be store here. In this case, second subarray values will be lesser. So that's why we are storing here. I hope you clear this one. So what we have to do? We have stored all the values. Let's suppose we have stored all the values 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's suppose this is the final result array. But we want to store these values in our actual array, which is our input array. What will you do in this case? We have to run a loop from the start to int I equal to start and I less than end less than or equal to end I plus plus. So what will happen, guys, in this case? Array of I equal to result of I. Guys, we know, right, how to store the elements, how to copy the elements. In this way we are going to be copy the elements. In this way, we will get the final result. This one will get final result 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Let's implement this one in Eclipse and we can see. Okay, guys, I have taken one unsorted array. Okay, first I will going to be implement the method. What the method? I called as a, I'm not going to be written anything, so that's why what? First, I need to find out the merge sort, right? This is the merge sort, we called as a merge sort. What we need in the merge sort? We need only one array, simple array. Right, guys? It is a simple array. From this one, I have what I have to do? First, I need to divide the arrays. Right, guys? How many times I have to divide? I have to divide 2 times. First, right, guys? I am calling the another method. Please try to understand. Here, I am taking the every step as a different function. Though that will do its actual implementation. So I am not taking everything in a one function. I am dividing the small parts. Small parts. Please try to understand this one. How I am going to do? Static again void, and I want to divide here. From where to divide? 1 minute, guys. క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నా మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను మీకు క్లాస్ చెప్తాను మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను guys, I want to divide this one. So what I need for divide? I need one array and I need to initially result want to store. That's why I need one another array. This is the result array and I need start index. I need what I need mid value and I need start and end only to divide every time. Right, guys? I need this one. So from the merge sort, I'm going to be here in the merge sort. You can see I'm going to be create one result array where I'm going to be store values and after the result value again copy those result values into the array. So that's why I have taken the one result array here. You can check result array value will be size will be array dot length, same size only. Right, guys? I want to call the divide method. Initially, I'm calling the divide method. Here, I am taking the some values like a start value. What is the start value? Start value will be 0. And what will be the end value? Array dot length minus 1. This is the end value, right, guys? I'm calling the divide method here. I'm passing array and result array and start and end value. I'm calling from here. Okay, guys? Now what will do? I have to divide this one in 2 parts every time I need to divide. Right, guys? How I'm going to be divide this one? Please check. What is the base case, guys, here? Start equal to end. I no need to divide. I just want to stop my recursion. So that's why when it is the true, start equal to 2, I am going to be return this one. Right, guys? What is the next case is? Other than this one, if not start equal to end, we need to divide. Right, guys? We need to divide. How we are going to be divide? Based on the mid value. So I'm going to be find the mid value here first. Start plus end by 2. In this way, we will find the mid value, right, guys? So we need to divide this array by first of like a start to mid value. So same array we are giving, same result array we are giving, and same start, but here end value is mid. Why means it's the first array we are going to be divide up to start to mid. In that way we are going to be divide by 2 parts. And what supposed to be next one? Here start value is mid plus 1 to end value will be end. Guys, understand how I have divided here? Okay. Next, what we have to do? This divided thing, once we comes after the result, we need to merge again. Merge means like we have to merge and we are doing one thing. Merge and sort, right? Merge and sort. I can merge and sort. So what we need for this one? I need for this array, I need same result array and start value and mid value and end. Right guys? Guys, this is very simple. Try to understand. There is nothing to here confuse. We are taking array, the result array, start to mid value we are going to be divided by half and second half mid plus 1 to end. This is the another part. Now while doing the merge operation, we need to combine everything and sort the application, right? So what we are doing? We are taking the same array, we are taking the result, we are taking the start value and the mid value and end value. Okay guys, we are going to be implement this. Static guys, please check what we are taking here as a parameters, arguments, int array, int result array, int start, and int mid, and int end. Okay, guys, these are the parameters we need to take. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to initially we have to check from the first part, and first part means start to and mid part, and mid to another part we need to check, mid plus 2 and the another part, right? We need to check. So that's why I am taking here I equal to, taking it as I equal to start, here int j equal to mid plus 1. Why I have taken the mid plus 1? Because second array part, second sub array will start from the mid plus 1, right? The first part will be here, you can see while we are dividing, here you can see the first way, this is the start value, this is the start, this is the end, this is the mid. While we dividing, what is the first array parts? This is the start part, this is the mid actually. Here, this is the second sub array part, start value will be mid plus 1 and end will be same. So that's why we have taken here. We are taken here array, result, start, mid and end. Right guys? And one thing, every time we need to store these values in a some result array, right? So for that purpose, I am taking the one k value, int k equal to start. I have taken as a start. Okay guys. Now what we have to do? This is a simple one. We have already done this one. What does it mean? I'm going to be check I less than mid. Guys, why only mid? Because first sub array values will be lies between 0 to mid only. Right guys? Start to mid. So that's why I'm taking this one. And what is the next part guys? J less than end. Right guys? Why end? Second part, second sub array values will be start from J mid plus 1 to end. Right guys? Now I am going to be compare the values. How I am going to compare the value array of I. Let's suppose array of I value is lesser than array of J. What we have to do? We have to take result array. We are going to be smaller value storing in a result array here. Result of k plus plus equal to array of I plus plus. Right guys? If this is not true, what will happen? It will comes to else part. So what I am taking here? Here taking j value means first part. If for example in first sub array smaller values is going to be, let's suppose check guys here. Here we have taken, right? Here what we have taken? The first sub array, we are taking first smaller values is going to be stored first. Right guys? Here let's see. If for example, this is here, in this case, this is the bigger one. The j value is a bigger one. Right guys? This is the one is smaller. Here the I value is a bigger one. So we are taking the value from the second sub array. So that's why we stored here. So that's why it comes into the else part here. Understand guys? Okay. And there is a possibility after this while loop, may j value is not reaches the end of that sub array, and I also not reaches the end of that sub array. So that's why we are taking the while and we are checking that one. I may be less than start. And what we are doing here? If still pending, some elements are not reached to the end, that means we are going to be store array values into the k array. The same thing also here, j also it will happen j less than end. Here we have to take j value. Okay. Now all the elements is completed. I reached to mid value and j reached to mid plus to end value. Now what is the other thing is pending? We have to copy the elements into the new array. So I am taking the one k to something, right guys? Here we are going to be start with the k will be start and this k2 will be the end value, right guys? End value. Now we are going to be copy the array of I equal to array of k2 equal to result of k2. That means I suppose I will take here int as an index, guys. Index equal to 0. So you may confuse here, so that's why I'm taking the index here also index. Okay guys, I hope you don't feel confused here. Index. Okay guys, now what happened? Second thing also completed. We have divided first and after that merge and sort also completed. So we are taking the one array and we can check here int array equal to, we have take some array 1 10 2 3 9. We have taken one sub array here like this. Okay, one array we have taken, we are calling this array to the merge sort. We are calling the array. Now, actually, after completion of that one, we are trying to print the element. How we are going to be print? Let's check what will happen in this case. Guys, we didn't get the result. That means we missed something here. We have missed here. We have missed here. Let's check. Still we are not getting. Wait a second, guys. Wait a second, we did a mistake somewhere else. Wait a second. Guys, here we didn't take this one, guys. This one. Still it's not coming. Guys, please check where we have missed it. Which one? The seventh line. Yes. Yes, I supposed to be mid. Yes. And J is supposed to be. Still we missed something. Still something wrong. Done actually this program. Oh, sort. Guys, where we have did the mistake? Anybody find this one? Wait, guys, wait a second. Yes. The problem start to end. Yes, guys, it's coming now. Here we did a mistake. Here we are taken as a guys. Here we have to take as a mid I less than or equal to mid, because in the first array will be up to mid only. So I is supposed to be less than or equal to mid, and we are copy the element from the start to end value. So you can see it will be going to be sorted. We have taken as a 10, 2, 3 like this. You can see the first value will be 1 here and second value will be 2 here. And like that, it will going to be sorted. Guys, understand this one? I hope you understand. Guys, here we have taken the things. We have to take every element. If you miss anything also, we will place the problems like this only. If you take here mid to like a start, so what is happening? Start is going to be start. So always this array is not is going to be sorted, not going to be stored. So that's why we got an error here. Okay, guys. Fine. And the next problem, this is the simple problem, guys. They have given two sorted arrays. Two sorted arrays. Let's suppose they have given two sorted arrays, 1 and 3. This is the first sorted array. And the second sorted array, they have given like this, 2 and 4. They want to ask you to find the median. Median of the two arrays. Guys, what does it mean by median? What does it mean by median? What does it mean by mean? Guys, anybody knows about this one, median and mean? Guys, please let me know. What does it mean by median and what does it mean by mean? Let's suppose mean means, let's suppose here I have taken one element 1, 2, 5, 9. What does it mean by means? We have to take every element, I mean addition of every element. We have to divide by number of that thing, how many numbers, right guys? This is the mean. This is the mean. The median means the middle of the elements. We have to take middle of the elements. Let's suppose here 1, 3, 2, 4. Let's suppose here we are going to be sorted the 1, 3, 2, 4. What will be take median between these two? It will be 2.5. This is the median. Okay, guys. Let's suppose I have given a one array. Let's suppose 1, 9, 10. What will be the median here? Median will be 9 because this is the middle one. What will be the mean for this one? 1, 9 and 10. What is the mean? 1 plus 9 plus 10 by 3. That means 20 by 3. That means 6 point something, right? 6.33. This is the mean. This is the mean. And this is the 9th is the median. I hope you clear on this one, mean and median. Okay, guys. Let's solve this question. Guys, please tell me one thing. If suppose they have given two sorted arrays, 1 and 2, and another sorted array, 3 and 4. We have to find out the total mean, total median means we have to add these elements. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. We have sorted, right? This is the sorted array. We have to find it out. Let's suppose here we have measured these two arrays, right? So what is the total number of arrays? Total number of size of this measured array? 4. 4, guys. So what will be the median in this case? In this case, we have to find it out. Length by 2 plus, this is the length by 2, right? This one length by 2, and length by 2 minus 1. This is the minus before one. So we need to average of the 2 plus 3 by 2. That means 5 by 2. That means 2.5. This is the median. If suppose there is only 3 elements, like there is only odd elements, let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this case, what will be the median? The middle of this one. This is the actually middle one. So this is the median. But when the array size is percentile 2 equal to 0, in that case we have to take two things. What that thing? Length by 2 element plus length by 2 minus 1th element by 2.0. That means it will give the median. Guys, understand this one? Okay, guys. Now solve this problem by using the divide and conquer. Like previously how we have done, the same way we are going to be use this one. Guys, what is the time complexity of this one, guys? Previously we have done the program, right? Find the sorted array. Sort the array. Time complexity O of n log n. O of n log n. Because the log n is to divide and n is to compare. So that's why total complexity is O n log n. Guys, what is the time complexity for that problem? Time complexity. We have used one extra array, extra space result array. That result array, when input size is increases, the same way result array size also increases. So that's why the space complexity for that problem is O of n. I hope you clear on this one, time complexity and space complexity. I hope you clear on this. Okay, that's fine. Now try to solve this question. Current question is find the median. Okay, guys. They have given two arrays. Let's suppose I have taken one array 1 and array 2. So I need one result array to store these values in a sorted way, because these are already sorted. Even though it is already sorted, we are going to be sort this arrays and we are going to be store in a result array. From the result array, we are going to be find the median. So what will be the size of this array? Array size supposed to be array dot length plus array 2 dot length, because we are going to be store elements here and we are going to store this array 2 also here. So this result array size is supposed to be this array 1 length plus array 2 length, right guys? This is array 2 length, right guys? So that's why we are going to be create one array called as a result. We are creating the array size with the combined of these two arrays, right guys? Now what we have to do? We have to do same thing. We have to do first array 1 start. We have take one element as a 0 and array 1 end value we are going to be take as a array 1 dot length minus 1. Guys, first we have taken one array 1. Here the elements, let's suppose 1, 2, 3. This is 0, this is 2. Start will be this one, the end will be this one, right guys? So that's why I have taken array 1 start will be 0, array 1 end will be this one. That means this value will be 2. In the same way, we have taken another array. That array is, let's suppose 4, 5 and 6. What will happen in this case? Array 2 start value will be 0 and array 2 end value will be this length, guys. This is the start, this is the end. Array 2 dot length minus 1. Guys, understand this 2 1? Now we are going to be compare this one. How we are going to be compare? How we have to take while loop. In the first one, we are going. We have to do another thing. We have to take another elements. Two elements we are going to be take array 0. J also 0. Okay, guys. What I am doing here? Okay. Remove these things, guys. You have taken as just I and 0, I and j. Okay, I less than or equal to array 1 dot length, right, guys? And this is the one, and j supposed to be less than or equal to array 2 dot length. The same thing what we have done in the previous problem also, same problem, same thing only. Here array 1 dot I is less than or equal to array of 2 of j. We have done this as previous only. Same way only here result of, here we have take one array value, here in k equal to 0. So here k plus plus equal to, here what is the less, array of I values is lesser, array 1. So those values is going to be stored here. Array 1 of I plus plus. I plus plus. And else, what is the else condition here? Here you can see here array one size elements are lesser. So that's why we are stored here the array 1 elements. But if it comes to else means, what does it mean? Array 1 value is greater. So array 2 values we need to store here. Array 2 of j. Guys, understand? This is the simple case we have done. What is the next step we have to check? We have to check whether any elements from the array 1 is remains any left or not. How we are going to be checked? We are going to be checked in this case while I is going to be checked less than or equal to array 2 dot length. Sorry, this is only array 1 dot length. Right, guys? How we are going to do, if there any elements is left, then again we have to do same operation. What is that operation? Result of k plus plus equal to array of I plus plus. Why this operation? Maybe some elements may left. Yesterday, previous example I have told you, right? Let's suppose here I have taken as like this. Here 1 and 2. Here I have taken as a 3 and 4. This I will add a one element as a like a 5. Okay, guys. The first case, what will happen? 1 is going to be checked with this one. 3. 1 is smaller. So that's why it is going to be stored in a result value. It will come here. So next what will happen? I value is changed, but j value is not changed. Now again I value is going to be compared with this one. I value is smaller. So that's why it comes here. Now I value is increments here. Now it's going to be checked 5 with the 3. What will happen? 3 will be smaller, so it is going to be stored here. And what will happen is this j value will be incremented. Now again it is going to be checked with the value 5 with the 4. The 4 will be stored here. Guys, you can check here. This array is completed, but this array is not completed because 5 is still there. We are not stored in the result array. So for that purpose, here we are taking the while loop to check whether any elements are not stored. We are going to be check here I less than array dot length. Okay, guys, this is the one case. Let's suppose there is another case. Let's suppose here we have taken as a one array as 1 and 2, and another array is 3 4. Let's suppose we have taken this one 3 4 5. Let's take like this. What will happen? First is going to be check this one. This is the array 1, guys. This is the array 2. We are checking here. The smaller element will going to be stored in a array. Result array. This is the result array. So one value will be going to be stored here. So what will happen? I is going to be increment here, I here. But j is not incremented, guys. This is the I value, this is the j value. It's not incremented. Now it is going to be checked with this one. 2 is going to be checked with 3. 2 is smaller and 2 is stored here. So j I value comes out of this one. But what will happen, guys? In this case, I is completed, but the array 2 second array is still there is some elements is not stored in the result array. You can say these two values are still left. So that's why we have to take another while loop for check second array. array2 dot length. In this case also, what we have to do, we have to just store the elements. K plus plus equal to array of j plus plus. Guys, understand? Now what will happen? Finally, result array has been created. Now we got a result array. Let's suppose here we have taken one array 1, 2. Let's suppose we have taken the array as 1, 2 is one array and 3 and 4 is one array we have taken. So those values is going to be stored in this way. 1 will be stored here, 2 will be stored here, 3 value will be stored here, and 4 value will be stored here. This is the result array. Now what we have to do? We have to check first result array size. What is the result array size is? Result array size is 4. So if you can check result array dot length percentage 2 equal to 0. What does it mean? That means there is a even number of elements. So median value will be between these two. Right guys? How we are going to be get this element? First we are going to be get the by 2 element. Array length is 4. What is the by 2 element is 3 here. 4 by 2. What does it mean by 4 by 2? Its value 2. The 0 index, first index and second index is third index. So 2 value will be 3 here. Right guys? So 3 value. Plus what we have to do? We have to take minus 1 value guys also. So 2 minus 1 value will be 1. This value also we have to take. 3 by 2 by 2. What will happen guys? 5 by 2. That means 2.5. This is the median of the given array. Median of the given array. Okay guys, understand this one, median of the given array. What if for let's suppose they have result array as only odd number of elements, like let's suppose 1, 2, 3, only these elements only there. Then what we take? What we take? The middle element. How we take the middle element guys? We have take mid by 2. 0, 1, 2. I mean sorry. Length by 2. Length by 2 means 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 1th index element. What is the 1th index element? Is 2. Right guys? In this way we are going to be find the median of the array, given two arrays. But what is the time complexity of this one guys? Time complexity O of n. Why? Because here you can check we are doing the comparisons here. How many times it's going to be compared? Let's suppose here we are taking the one array here. One array here is a one array. Here elements, let's suppose 1, 2, this is 3, 4. First value, what will happen? It is going to be compare here. So one time we have done comparison. Now it comes here. It is going to be do this one. So 2 times its comparison done. Now what will happen? These 2 elements is still pending. So these 2 also will going to be stored here. So what does it mean by time complexity? How many number of times it is going to be run? It is going to be run. Guys, here 4 elements. These are the 2 elements and these are the 2 elements. Total 2 plus 2 is a 4 times it has a run. So that means it is run in the O of n. Guys, understand time complexity of this one is a O of n. I hope you understand this one. Please let me know guys. Have you understand this question? Okay. We can do is a better approach also. We can do this problem in the O of log n time. But I'm not solving this one. I will solve later this one. Okay, as of now, I hope you understand how the simple way we have done this one. Okay, let's do same thing. We are going to be find the median of 2 arrays, of 2 sorted arrays. 2 sorted arrays. Okay. Guys, what we have to take? We have to take 2 arrays and we have to return the double value, because sometimes some value supposed to be in points, right? So that's why that value we are going to be written as a double, and we have to find the median. Okay guys, fine. Then what we have to do guys? Here the 2 things we have to take: int array 1 and int array 2. These are the 2 arrays, right? We have to take. This is the array 2. Okay. What we have to do next? We have one one extra array. We have to store array 1 plus array 2 in the merge, and we are going to be store in a separate array. So that's why we take it as in result array. Result. What is the how much size of the result array, guys? Array will be new int of array 1 dot length plus array 2 dot length. Guys, understand how I have taken this one? Okay, fine. And what I have to take? I have to take two elements. Right, guys? Here int I equal to 0, because the I is going to be checked in array 1 element, and second one array j equal to 0. This j is going to be checked with the array 2, second array. So same thing. While loop here we have to take while of I supposed to be less than array 1 dot length. Guys, why I am not taking here less than or equal to? Because the array size will be maximum. Array index will be less than of the length only, right? Already know, right? Let's suppose there is an array size 4. What will be the last highest index? 3. So always be less than the length. So that's why I have taken. But previous question I have taken equal to. Why I have taken equal to? Because there is a elements we have taken the start, mid, end values. Maybe lesser than the end, size of the value, size of the array. So that's why I have taken the previous question I have taken as equal to, but here I have taken only less than. And we have to compare with the other thing. What is that one? J less than or equal to array 2 dot length. Right, guys? Now what we have to? We have to compare array 1 with the array 2. Array 1 with, we have to compare array 2. Right, guys, understand? Array, I'm going to be comparing with the array 1 elements with the array 2 elements based on the indexes I and j. Now let's suppose array 1 as a lesser value. Then what we have to? I'm going to be store the values. Here I'm taking the one value int k equal to 0. Why I'm taking the k? Here the result array index I need. So that's why I'm taking the k value k plus equal to array 1 of I plus plus. Guys, you know, right, how I have taken here? Because here array 1 size is lesser. So that's why in the result array, I am going to be store the array 1. Because array 1 is the values are the lesser here in this part. Okay. What is the else case? Else case means array j values may be lesser. So that's why I have taken here the array 2 and going to be change the j value here. I hope you understand. We have already done this one. Okay. What is the next case? There may be possibility still left some elements in the first first array. So that's why I'm going to be check that one. Array 1 dot length. Array 1 dot length. If this is true, what we have to do? We have to take the that array 1 elements in the result array. Right, guys? What we have to next thing? We have to check with the array 2. Here j is going to be checked with the array 2. Here we are going to be change the j values and array 2. I hope you understand. Same thing, only very small concept is only small logic only changing. Okay. Now all the arrays are completed. Right, guys? Here comparison completed. Here array 1 remaining has been added, and here also remaining has been added. That's done. Now we are got the result array. Right, guys? Let's try to print the result array here. It is sorted or not? We'll check first. Then we are going to be find the median later. Arrays dot to string of array result. Okay, let's check. We have to call the here from wait. We have to give two arrays, right? Here array 1 I am given as a 1, 2. Here I am giving the another array as array 2 equal to here I am giving as a like 2 and 3. There I am giving 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Okay. I am calling the median now. Median of array 1 and array 2. I am calling the two arrays with the median. Right? This is the median is a method. We are calling the two parameters array 1 and array 2. Let's check. We are not going to print here the actual value. We are just like to trying to print the result array, how it is stored or not. We can check 1 2 3 4, but here check the array 1 is 1 4 and array 2 is 2 3. But what will happen the result array? It is already all sorted and we are going to be stored in a result array. That is okay, fine. Guys, what we have to do? We have to find the median. Let's suppose I am taking the year median. How we are going to be find median? If suppose if the result array percentage means result array length, the length percentage 2 equal to 0, for equal to I will take first one. What does it mean, guys? It has percentage 2 equal to means that means it has only odd number of elements. Like suppose the array result array size is 3. That means what will be the median value? Median value will be the length by 2, right, guys? So med equal to a result of, wait, I need to find the mid element, right? How we are going to be find the mid element here? Result dot length by 2, right, guys? By 2, right, guys? So now I need a median value equal to what will happen, guys, in this case? The result array of the mid value. Mid value means here length by 2. Guys, understand this one? Okay, what if the array size, the result array size is odd number, sorry, even number. What does it mean? It has even number of elements. So that's why what will happen? We have to take median from using the mid element and mid minus 1 element, right, guys? So what we have to do? We have to do one thing here. Mid equal to, guys, check, guys, what I am doing here. The result of mid plus result of mid minus 1, right, guys? Mid minus 1. And what I have to do? I have to by 2, right, guys? By 2. I hope you understand this one. So now we have to return the median. Yeah, median I have taken as this one, median equal to 0. If length is supposed to be odd number, we are going to be written as a directly mid value. If not a odd value, that means the even number of the even is the array size, result array size. In that case, I have to take mid value and mid minus 2 and by 2. We are going to be send that one. Let's suppose here we found the final mid value into result. I got, sorry, double result equal to this one. Guys, check this one. I'm going to be print that result. Yes, what will happen? Guys, you can see 2.0. How the 2.0? It's supposed to be, what does it mean? Supposed to be, guys, please check this one. First, I have taken here 1, 2, 3, 4. But here the odd size, right? Sorry, this is the even size. So value supposed to be 2 and 3 by 2, guys. That means 2.5. But why it came as a 2? Guys, while doing this type of operations, you have to carefully do the things. Here we have to take, previously what we have taken? We have taken, this is the int value by int value. Int value by int value always gives the int value only. So what we have taken here? Now int by double 2.0 we have taken. So that's why you can check clearly value will be 2.5. Guys, this is the very confusing thing. Mostly in the problem, you did the right logic only, but you won't get the exact answer. Why? Because you may miss int by int. You may did here int by int. That's the problem. You cannot do that like that. If you want to double value, in that case, you have to do int by double. Guys, I hope you understand. Okay, I will give you the another one. 1 to 4. In this case, what will be the median? Median will be 2. Let's check it will come or not. It comes. Right, guys? I hope you understand. Guys, are you clear? Please let me know, guys. Are you clear? Okay, guys, fine. This is the median. Guys, I'm telling you that here, what is the space complexity, guys? Time complexity is O of n. What is the space complexity of this one? Space complexity of the O of n. Why? We are taking the extra result array here. You can see here we are taking the extra result array. That's why it's called, its value will be, time space complexity will be O of n. This is the time complexity and space complexity. This one the space complexity. Guys, understand this one? I hope you clear this question. Okay, guys. Let's solve the another simple problem. One simple problem. Let's solve one simple problem. Let's suppose they have given one sorted array. Only they have given one sorted array. Let's suppose they have given one sorted array. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They give you one target. They have given you one value. Yeah, let's suppose they have given one value as a 12. So we need to find the two things, like which two numbers if we add this value equal to that number. Let's suppose here you can see 9 and 1 and 9. What will happen if we add this one 1 and 9? It will be 10. 9 and 3, it will be 12. Right, guys? So in this way we have to do this one. But what will be the case here? It is already sorted this one. So if we have to do in a better way, we are going to be use here 2 pointers. We'll tell you how to do that. 2 pointers we are going to be do this. Guys, have you understand the question? They have given a one sorted array. Let's suppose 1, 3, 7, 9, 12 and 20. They may ask you to find value they have given as a like 20, 21. If you want to add any element, any two elements, supposed to that equal to be this value, we have to find what are those elements. Here 21, if we add here 9 and 1 comes, right? I have taken a 2 here. If we add here 9 and 12, we will get the 21. Right, guys? So we have to find it these two elements. Okay. How we are going to be do this one? Guys, have you any idea about this one? Okay. Let's initially we take as a two things. We take as a start value. Start will be 0 and end will be array dot length. Array length minus 1. Array length minus 1. Right, guys? What we have to do in this case? We have to check first thing, start or less than or equal to end or not. We have to check. This is the first case. What is the next case, guys? What is the next case? Next thing what we have to do? We have to add the start and end elements. Let's suppose here we are going to be add start plus end. Let's suppose if the value is more, let's suppose you can see, so 2 plus 20, if you try to add, what will be happen, guys? 2 plus 20, this value is more. 2 plus 20 if we add, the values will be 22. It is the more than our value. Our value is 21. So what we have to do in this case? The more. So that's why we always know end value will be the higher value. So in this case, what we have to do? We have to decrement the end value. How we are going to be increment? Initially, let's suppose start is here, end is here. We are added this value start plus end value, but that value is more than our target. Our result is only our wanted value is 21, but here result is 22. That's why what we have to do? We have to decrement the highest value. Here the highest value is this one, end value. So we are going to be decrement this one. So here now end value will be pointed to 12. Start value will be here. right guys? Now what we have to do, we have to check again sum of start and end value. You can check now sum value 2 plus 12, what will happen? 14. That 14 is, our 14 is lesser than the result, I mean target value, right guys? So what we have to do in this case, we have to increment the start value. Now we come to start value will be here. Now we are going to be check start plus end. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 also even still less. So that's why we are going to be again change the start value. 12 plus 7, what will happen is 19. 19 also still lesser. So that's why start also we are going to be increment here. Now we are going to be start plus end, what will happen? 9 plus 20, 12, it will be 21. 21 will be 21. So our result is came. So we come out of the loop. Guys, understand this one? How I have done? So when there is a sorted array, so no need to check for the every element. Usually how the brute force approach, how we do? Guys, brute force approach, how we do, guys? Let's suppose we have to use the for loop, two for loop, int I2, int j equal to j. Every time I element we are going to be check 2 plus 12 and 2 plus like this, 2 plus first 12, 2 plus 20, 2 plus 9, like that everything. After that what will happen? 3 to 7, 3 to 9 and 3 to 12 and 3 to 20. After that 3 to 9, 3 to 12, 3 to 20. Like that we have to compare everything. So in this case, brute force algorithm, what is the time complexity? O of n square, two loops we have to use. But this case, what will happen? Just in a O of n time only, we are going to be solve the problem. So compared to the brute force solution, O of n square time complexity, better approach is this one. How we have solved? We have taken the 2 pointers here, start and end. We are adding and we are comparing. Guys, understand this one? Can I solve by using Eclipse? Can I implement that one? Okay. Let's suppose they have given the one find value. Okay, guys. Okay. Here, what we have to do? We have to implement static. We have to, here we want to return the indexes, two indexes. What the two indexes? Where we found the index, that index we have to return. That means we have to send two indexes, start index and end index. I mean, the two numbers we are going to be add, right? So the two index we are going to be send. How we are going to be send? Int of array, because the two we are not send as a single value. We are going to be send as a int. So that's int array. So that's why I have taken int. You will understand after how I am solving. You will understand slowly. Okay, now we are going to be solve this one. They have given one array and they have given one value, int value, right guys? So what is the case? What we have to do here? First we have to take int start value. Start value will be 0 and int end value will be array dot length minus 1. Right guys? Now what we have to do? We have to take while loop, because this is the 2 pointers, start less than end. Right guys? Start less than end. Guys, understand this one? Now what we have to do? Every time we have to check whether, like I will take as a here just sum, int sum equal to array of start plus array of end. Every time I have to take and I have to add these things, right? Array start and array add end. So that's why I have taken as a int sum equal to this one. So I'm going to be compare this one now. If sum equal to our value, our desired value, what does that mean? We found the elements. So we are going to be send the those two values. How we are going to be? We are going to be send as a array. So no new int of start index comma end index. Right guys? This is the Java basics, right? We are going to be returning these things. We are going to be returning this one. We are going to be return this one. Okay. Then next, what the things we have to do? What we have to do next thing? If there may be possibility, if some value is greater than value, what does it mean? This means we have a higher end as a higher value. So that's why we have to reduce the end value by 1. Guys, understand this one? We have to just decrement this one. Right, guys? What other case? Maybe sum is lesser than our value. In this case, what will happen? Start supposed to be increment. Right, guys? Now, once while is done, completed, if you found now, we already written this value, but we didn't found the value. That means what does it mean? We have to return here. Return of new int of. Guys, we found the elements. We didn't found, so that's why I'm sending here -1 and -1. Okay, guys, -1 and -1. Okay, fine. Now we are taking one array and check this elements. Like I have taken one array, int array equal to, I have taken 1, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, my value, I need the value of 9. I need value as a 9, value equal to 9. Wait a second. I need a value as 9. When it will come the 9? Yes, 4 plus 5 is 9. So indexes will be 0, 1, 2. 2 and 3 indexes supposed to be written. So let's check whether it is returning or not. Let's check. Solve of array. Wait, guys. Here it is returning the arrays, right? Array dot toString of. Wait, I will do here. We'll take this one as outside, so you won't get confused. Into result equal to, I'm getting the array, solve array, and with the value is here, in this case is 9. So I'm going to be print that one. Okay, guys. Now check. So it has given 2 and 3. What does it mean by 2? This is the 0. This is the first index. This is the second index. Second index and third index. If we add these two elements, we will get the result element. Let's suppose I have given here 11. What supposed to be given 11? 11 means 3 and 8. That means it value supposed to be 1 and the fourth value supposed to be give 1 and 4. It gives, right? Let's suppose I have given array 20. Guys, if we add any elements, we will get the any two elements, we will get the 20. No, it's supposed to be written minus. See, -1 and -1. Guys, understand how I have implemented this one? This is very basic question, guys. It is, I can say it is the easy level question. Guys, have you understand this one? Okay, guys. Guys, there is a lot more questions is there. I will try to solve those questions as well, but we have a time constraint, so I'm going to the next topic here. Okay, guys. The next topic will be 2 pointers. Guys, I have implemented the median one, right? I'm going to be implement by using binary search as well. By today evening or tomorrow's class, I will explain that one. Now, I am taking, as of now, I have explained one thing, that is 2 pointers. 2 pointers, almost 2 pointers is completed. 90% of the 2 pointers problems has been completed. We can solve any question. Guys, tell me when we are use the 2 pointers. If this is the keywords, you may find the keywords in the questions. You may find as a swap, and you may find as a reverse. These are the keywords. Third one is a compare. Okay, guys. Fourth one is like sorted. Fifth one is I can say any intervals or something. I'm going to be explain these problems later. I will tell you. Yes. Move and rotate and like that. If you find any keyword in the question, or if you didn't find the any keyword in the question, you can see input and output, you may find the these type of maybe required. You may, like if you read the explanation also, you will understand. In the explanations they sometimes give, if we simply swap, these keywords may given in the explanations as well, also explanation also they have given. So in that way, if you find anyway swap, reverse, compare, sorted, move, rotate, these type of things have you seen in the any like keyword, you must think about 99% that will be to pointers only. Guys, understand? This is the very important thing, guys. To find the which problem is belongs to which category. To find that one is very important thing. So here, if you find any question based on this thing, swap, like move, reverse, compare, sorted, like that, it will be belong to 2 pointers. I will Google it and I will give you some more examples. I will like assignment questions I will give. That time we will add, is there any specific problems, I will tell you. Yes, search operation also can be done. Yes, search means like sorted. Search array means if we are given as a sorted, so we have to go with the sorted with the sites, we have to go with the 2 pointers. If that is not a sorted, then we don't need to do, we have to do like a by sequentially. So sometimes they have given these things like divide and conquer technology, one technique also there. Here also we are going to be use these 2 pointers only. This is very important thing, guys. Remember these things. If you find any question with these keywords, you must think about 2 pointers to try to implement. If you find this problem in the 2 pointers, that means you are the 50% of already solved the problem. You have just implement the solution only. You can see we have solved the number of questions. All the questions are, we have used very same type of logic, almost very minor changes. Right, guys? All the questions, even we did medium level questions, we have did easy level question. All the questions will be same way, same loop, and everything is same. We may change the small conditions, very small conditions. You have to find that condition. You have to find this which type of pattern. You can easily solve this question. Okay, guys, try to understand this one. I hope you clear on this one. Okay, guys. The next one is very important thing is sliding window. Sliding window technique. Guys, what does it mean by sliding window? Guys, let's suppose they have given one array. Let's suppose they have given one array. Let's suppose they have given one array. And they will give some size, window size. They clearly mention the window size. Let's suppose window size is a K. Or they mention as a continuous K elements, like that, continuous K elements. If they given like this window or continuous some number of elements, you have to use the sliding window. I will tell you how to do that one. I will tell you the one simple problem and we are going to be solve more questions on that. This is the basic introduction, guys. And the evening session, I will start at like 7 to 8. That time I will solve the original question. This is only introduction. Okay, guys. Let's suppose they have given one array 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 8, 1, 0, 7, 9. They have given one array. They ask you to find 3 window substrings. Take 3 every 3 size subarray. I mean every subarray size will be 3. Try to find the maximum subarray Let's suppose here let's suppose 357 we have taken. 357, what does it mean? 357 means 15, this one. The next one, these three elements. Here we have to three continuous, guys. 5, 7, 8. What does it mean? 5, 7, 8, 12, 20, 20. The next three elements, 7, 8, 1, that means 16. What are the next three elements? 8, 1, 0, that means 9. What are the next three elements? 1, 0, 7, that means 8. Last three is 16. So they may ask you to, what is the maximum of three windows subarrays? What is the maximum of addition of those elements? Here you can see clearly the 20. If you add every three, if you take subarrays with the three size, here 3, 5, 7, like that, if you take, so if we add all the elements in the subarray, we will get the one value. Which is the highest value? They may ask you question like that. This is the simple questions, and I can say these are the easy to medium level questions. Easy to medium level questions. How we are going to be calculate this one? So what we have to do initially, they has given, they definitely they will give k size. K means window size. Window size. Let's suppose they have given window size is 3. Now they ask you to find the addition of the, sum of every subarray elements we need to add, and we give the values. Which is the highest, we need to find it out. Now what we do, they have given window size is 3. So what I will do, I will take every three elements. So first I will take these three elements. I will take, how I am going to take? For loop I am going to be take int I equal to 0, I less than window size, I plus plus. Okay guys, what I am doing to do, I will do one thing. I will take one element as a like int current sum. I will take as a current sum. What I will do here? Current sum equal to current sum plus array of I. Guys, what will happen? This is how many times this loop is going to be run? 0 of 3 times. Let's suppose how it is going to be run. If the window size is 3, first what will happen? 15. It is some current value will be 15. Next what will happen? 20. So 15 plus 20. What will happen to next value? Next value is going to be add. So total value what will be? Sorry, not this one, guys. Yeah, before one, guys. 3 plus 5 plus 7. Wait. 3 plus 5 plus 7. What does it mean? 15. Right, guys? This is the current value. Current sum. So what I will take? I will treat this first subarray value as a maximum. I will take this thing as I will consider this is the maximum value. Initially, I will take. So what I will do? There is a number of elements. Let's suppose there is a 7 elements. There is a 7 element. Let's suppose there is a 7 element. I have first calculated only 3 elements, but I didn't calculate the remaining elements. It's still there, but I not yet calculated. As of now, initially I have calculated the first 3. I will store it in a maximum value. The current value here I have taken, and maximum value I have stored in the current value. So that is the 15. So what I will do? Now I have to continuously done the same thing from year to year. From year to year, every time like I need to do this one. So how I am going to be do? Let's suppose here, initially I have already calculated first 3 values. So here I will take the value. Here I have taken as the end value as like a window size, right? So I am taking here from window size to end value. Window size I less than array dot length I plus plus. Okay guys. Now what will do? I need to check the current value. Guys, as of now you have understand one thing. What is the current value? This current value, when it comes to first thing, the first 3 elements, right? First 3 elements value, right? But what you have to do, I have to add the next element. I have to add the next element. How I am going to be add? Array of I. I am going to be add like this. Guys, now how many elements here? Initially first 3 elements. Now we have added one element, totally 4 elements, totally 4 elements. But what we have to do, if we remove the first element, then it will be 3 elements, right guys? So what I will do, I am going to be remove that one. How I am going to be remove? Array of, you can clearly check current element, like suppose I minus window size, let's suppose in this case I value will be 3, right? So here 3 minus 3, what will happen guys? It will be 0. That means this current value, what is the current value? 0, 1, 2, these values. Here we are adding the another element, third element, and we are removing the 0th element. So we get the these 3, 1, 2, 3 elements value, right guys? If you continue like this, what will happen? Let's suppose we got a 1, 2, 3. Now what we do? We have to add another element. Let's suppose I want to add fourth element, but I want to remove the another element. What will happen in this case? Array of I value will be, let's suppose 4 minus window size 1. So this one value is going to be terminated. So this is our final value. Like that we have to continue the loop. And every time we are getting the only current value. But how we get the maximum value? So every time we have to check with the maximum value. If maximum is greater than, if the current value is greater than maximum value, what that is mean? We are going to be stored the value maximum equal to current, right guys? After that we are going to be, after the loop we are going to be simply print the maximum value. Guys, understand this one? Guys, understand this one? Please let me know guys. This is the very basic guys. Yes, let's solve this question. Let's try to implement this question and we can end the session after that. Okay. They have given one array here. Let's suppose I have taken as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And window size I have given here into window size. Window size I have given as a, let's suppose I have given as a window size as a 3. Now what I have to do? I have to find the maximum sum. So static int supposed to return max sum, right? So I have to take two parameters here, int array and int window size. Right guys? What you have to do here? Guys, what you have to do? First we have to take two elements. Those first element is int max equal to 0 and second element is current sum equal to 0. Right guys? Now what we have to do? First we need to find the first window size, window elements sum, right? So that's why I've taken the one for loop here. One for loop. I equal to I less than or equal to, here clearly see window size. Not the entire array size, just window size. Why? Because I want to get the first window sum. So that's why here current sum equal to current sum plus array of I. Right guys? What we get in this way? We will get the current sum. Initially we don't know, we have only one in window, right? First 3, 0, 1, 2, these window we have. So that's why I have taken as a max as a this current sum. Guys, understand this one, how I have taken? Now what I have to do? I have to check for the other elements. How we are going to be checked? Here I value will be window size. I equal to this window size. Just wait a second. Window size and array dot length, my right, and I plus plus. So same way we are going to be add the array value, but we need to remove the previous element. How we are going to be remove? I minus window size. Okay guys, now we got it. Window size we have removed. Now what we check? We have checked whether this current sum is a higher value than the maximum value. If that is true, if current sum is a maximum, more than a maximum, so that is the maximum. So max equal to current sum. Right guys? So now after that, finally, once that loop is completed, we have to return the current that maximum value. Maximum value. Let's try to print that one. Okay, guys. Int op equal to max of that array. Wait, guys. That array and window size. Window size. So let's check. Wait, guys. Let's print that one and we can check. op. Okay, guys. Here, what is the maximum value, guys? Which three continuous subarrays? These three only. 4, 5, 6. This will be 15. This is the maximum one. Let's check. You can see 15. Let's suppose I have taken as a, let's suppose I have given as a -5. In this case, what will be happen? Maximum 3, 4, 5. Right, guys? That means 12. Check. It came as a 12. Guys, understand? Okay, just tell me the one thing. What is the time complexity here, guys? In this problem, what is the time complexity? Time complexity, because we are running into only one time only entire loop. This is the time complexity. What is the space complexity? We are not using any extra space. That's why often. Guys, today evening we are going to be solve more number of problems on sliding window and case algorithm. Sometimes they won't give you the window size, guys. Sometimes they won't give you window size, but they ask you to maximum of subarray. So in this case, we have to use some other algorithm. I will tell you about that one. More number of problems we are going to be solved today. Class will start at like evening, will be around like 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. I will tell you. Okay, guys, I'm ending the session. Have you guys any doubt? Please let me know. I'm ending the session now. Please let me know, guys. I'm ending the session now. I hope you clear on these topics which I have told you today. Okay, guys, I'm considering you're all fine. Okay, I'm ending the session, guys. Fine. Thank you, guys.